Hey, good morning, everyone. I believe we can start now. So, before we start, I would like to introduce myself a little bit. My name is Mike Im. I'm the Regional Marketing Manager of Yes Education Cambodia. So, today's event is about taste of studying in Singapore. So, as we have our friends from PSB Academy and also students who were once in PSB Academy, and we also have current students here. So I would like to start by using English, and then we can later use Khmer language when it is a session that we talk with the student. So I would like to briefly introduce you to the program. The webinar today is to give you an idea of how it's like to study in Singapore, the experience of being a student in Singapore, the experience of living in Singapore, to give you a general understanding, to give you an overview of how Singapore is like for students as you, and for those who take part in the journey in Singapore. So I will talk about the agenda today. So after my introduction over here, I will pass the floor to Miss Sabrina from PSB Academy, and then we will have Kathy also from PSB Academy, who will introduce you to a short quiz. She will organize a short quiz for all of you, and then we have some prizes from PSB Academy as well, as you need. And then we can talk to the student. So the student, I will interview the students about their experience in Singapore, and then later on there will be a Q&A session. I will answer to all your questions with Sabrina from PSB Academy. So without further delay, I will pass the floor to Sabrina to give an opening remarks. Who is from, and Sabrina is from PSB Academy. Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Mike. Hi there. Hi, good morning. My name is Sabrina, and I'm the country manager for international students from Thailand, Laos, and Cambodia in PSB Academy, Singapore. For those who does not familiar with PSB Academy, it is one of the best private education institution in Singapore. For over 50 years, we have been nurturing industry-ready graduates. Today, we host more than 12,000 students from over 50 nationalities studying programs across all levels, ranging from certificate, diploma, undergraduate, and postgraduate degrees. Our partner university from Australia, New Zealand, and the UK offers offshore undergraduate and postgraduate degrees across many disciplines such as IT, engineering, life science, cybersecurity, and business. The unique setup has allowed many aspiring students studying with us to earn a degree awarded by those foreign universities at a much more affordable cost, and at the same time, you can study closer to your hometown. As future leaders and part of Asia digital native generation, we hope you could further your study with us to be the driving force of the future economy, and we will be proud to be with you on this journey together. In today's session, my colleague Katie, one of our deputy country managers, will share with you a taste of Singapore, and our PSB graduate and existing student will also share their studying experience with us in PSB Academy. I hope you enjoy today's webinar. Thank you. Over to you, Mike. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sabrina, for your opening note. So I would like to pass the floor to Katie to talk about the taste of studying in Singapore.
Hi, all students from Cambodia. Thanks for joining us. For today's session, I'll take over the quiz about taste of Singapore. So although I cannot bring you to Singapore, I hope to bring Singapore to you in this short Zoom session. We will also allocate some prizes from PSB Academy for all the participants who join us today. And for the quiz, Mike will take note of all your answers. If you answer one question correctly, you will have 1 point. and there are only 10 questions. So after completing all the 10 questions, we will see who is the winner, and the winner will get a special prize from us. Yeah, so you can collect from Mike later. And I hope that this session will be a fun time. Don't be scared, don't be afraid, don't be shy. So what I want you all to do is to just exercise your little fingers, and when the quiz questions comes up, just type your answer in the chat box. So we will look at the answers which is correct and award the person accordingly. Yeah, so enjoy the session. I will share screen with you guys. I hope you can see my screen. Yeah, so this is Singapore to you. For those of you who have not been to Singapore, I believe that it is not far away by flight. You travel around 2 hours, you already arrive in Singapore. And Singapore is a very beautiful city, full of biodiversity, a lot of colors at night. And if you're curious, I'll show you some photos. If you have been there, I hope that you will go there again when the travel ban is lifted. Yeah, so this is Marina Bay, so beautiful. The pictures I show you mainly, they are at night because I am also a night person. And rest assured that in Singapore at night, there's a lot of entertainment. So as you can see on the right side, there's light show, which happens at Gardens by the Bay. Yeah, and Marina Bay, you can see where this Merlion is, and over Marina Bay, you can see a lot of beautiful lights at night. This is also one of the top attraction. You can actually dine, have dinner in the sky, in the cable car. This is really Singapore. Yeah, so beautiful, isn't it? And one of the top Instagrammable places in Singapore I recommend to you is the Super Grove and Cloud Forest, which is at the Gardens by the Bay. A lot of tourists all over the world will visit Singapore because Singapore is also ranked as the top 5 countries most visited city in the world. So you will not miss this. If you are in Singapore, please visit this place. And also if you are a very artsy person, very creative, you can also go to Haji Lane Street and view the street art over there. To me, this doesn't look like Singapore at all, but it's Singapore will always have this Western and Eastern fusion. So I believe that Cambodian students, you also sometimes have this kind of interest. So go and visit this place if you can. Yeah, and this is Chinatown for you. As you can see, there's a lot of variety of food, Chinese, Indian, Malay cuisine, because Singapore is such a multinational cultural nation. So you can feel free to visit all the town and still see the traditional places and a lot of good food. Yeah, right. Why Singapore as your study destination? I'll just go through briefly with you. It's one of the safest city in the world. It's ranked as 2nd safest city after Tokyo, and it's one of the hub for education and excellence. The English is the first language for students, and also is a vibrant city lifestyle with many wealth opportunities for graduates in terms of education and job. As you know, Singapore also always welcome foreign talents to come over to Singapore. And after your completion of your studies in a short track, you can actually find many jobs available. In terms of transportation, for accessibility, in order for you to travel from one place to another, it's just about 5 minutes away by MRT, and it's very close by. Everything is very convenient. And Singapore is also well known as a global commerce and financial hub, which means that the quality of life is also very high in Singapore. So if you're looking for a city life kind of living, you can get it in Singapore as well. And yeah, so are you ready for the quiz now? I just give you a brief introduction to Singapore. So through the quiz, you can know more about all the information, just a taste about Singapore. Yeah, if you're ready, then we will go through the quiz now. Yeah, so this quiz will take about 10 to 20 minutes. It won't be long, but I will give you more time to type in the chat box. Yeah, don't worry. Okay, let's go. Okay, question number 1. Singapore chili crab dish is ranked number 35 in 2011 CNN poll, according to World's 50 Best Foods. Which of other dish from Singapore made into the list? What do you think? Come on guys, type in the chat box and see whether you get the correct answer. I think this one is quite easy. Putih, nasi lemak, laksa, or Hainanese chicken rice? Okay, I see some answers coming in. So we will reveal the answer now. The correct answer is Hainanese chicken rice. Yeah. So you must try this chili crab and also Hainanese chicken rice when you're in Singapore, okay? Right, the next question. Okay, question number 2. Which of these brands did not originate from Singapore? TWG, Crocs, Charles and Keith, Thai Express, or Pedro? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, the correct answer is Crocs originated from the US. So the rest of the brands like TWG, Charles and Keith, Thai Express, Pedro, they are from Singapore. Yeah, for those of you who love to go shopping, take note of all these brands which is made in Singapore. Okay, let's go to question number 3 now. Where does Singapore rank as most visited city in the world? Well, if you pay attention just now, I did mention this briefly. So I think this is quite easy. Come on, give it a guess if you do not know. Is it number 10, 8, 3rd, or 5th? What do you think? Okay, I can see some answers coming in. Keep going, guys. We want all of you to participate because we want all of you to be the winner if possible. Yeah, ask from Sabrina or Mike to give you a big prize, okay? Alright, so we'll reveal the answer now. Alright, so Singapore is ranked number 5. Tourism, as you know, is a major industry in Singapore because every year there's so many visitors that come to Singapore, and last year we record about 19 million international visitor arrivals. Right, so next questions. Are you ready? I'll go to question number 4 now. Okay, this is a tricky one. Singapore's urban planners have been promoting biodiversity, and all the new developments must have greens in line with this vision to become a green city since 1967. So which of the following is named the green lung of Singapore? I give you a hint. The jewel is in the airport. And we have Marina Barrage, Gardens by the Bay, Botanical Gardens. So which one has more green? What do you think? Okay, I see some answers. Keep going, guys. If you guess, you might be correct. Okay, so I'll reveal the answer now. The answer is actually on my right side, your right side as well. Gardens by the Bay, yeah. Okay, we'll go for the next question then. Question number 5. Is Singapore ranked as one of the safest country in the world? Yes or no? This is a very easy one, right? This is actually a bonus question for you. Okay, so the answer is yes. Singapore is ranked 2nd safest city in the world after Tokyo. So tell your parents you don't have to be afraid when you're in Singapore, okay? No one will kidnap you. So are you ready for the next question? Question number 6. So what do you think? Does Singapore have the most multinational companies in Asia? Yes or no? Okay, if you answer yes, then that's correct. Because Singapore actually beats Hong Kong as the top Asian location for MNC, in short for multinational corporations, to set up regional headquarters in Singapore. So this is about career opportunities available. So if you know that Singapore has a lot of companies, then you don't have to worry about finding a job. Yeah. So we'll go on to the next question, question number 7. Okay, I think most of you are also crazy about this movie. I'm not sure about you, but I do. I really enjoy this movie. So question number 7. If you remember, which of the following locations were filmed in Crazy Rich Asians? For your information, just a little hint. Chimes Hall is a church. Number 2, it's a food center, food court. Number 3, I've shown you the photo, Marina Bay. Number 4, Punggol. Which one is the answer? It can be more than one answer. I give you some more time to answer for those of you who are still thinking. Okay, so I'll count down now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's the answer? Okay, so the answer is 1, 2, and 3. Punggol is a residential area. Yeah, so all the locations were filmed in Chimes Hall, Newton Food Center, and Marina Bay. If you do not remember, I urge you to watch back the movie. Yeah. So are you ready for the 8th question? Okay, let's go next. Question number 8. If you have Singaporean friends, you'll know that Singaporeans, they really love to use acronyms in their sentences. So which is the following is true for MOM? The short for MOM, which is the one? Give a wild guess if you don't know. Is it Mother of Motherland? Man of Ministry? Ministry of Manpower? Or Ministry of Magic? Which one? Keep going, guys. Yeah. Give it a try. Don't be shy. Okay, let's reveal the answer now in 3 seconds. So the answer is Ministry of Manpower. It is close to Man of Ministry, but the correct term is Ministry of Manpower, okay? I just want to show you some of the words that Singaporeans usually use in their daily conversation. This is on my right. So if you come to Singapore, then you will also learn to speak like a Singaporean, to add the la behind every sentences. This is very, very Asian and very Singaporean. Okay, are you ready for the next question? Question number 9. Okay, let's go. Alright, this is a little bit history for you. Who was the Prime Minister of Singapore who served from 1959 to 1990? What do you think? Is it Lim Goh Tong? Goh Chok Tong? Sounds like brothers. Lee Kuan Yew or Lee Hsien Loong? Give it a try. Come on, guys. Okay, I see some answers coming in as well. Right. Give you 3 more seconds to type in the answer because the names are so long, right? 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's review the answer. The answer is Lee Kuan Yew. For those of you who do not know who Lim Goh Tong is, he's actually the Genting founder in Malaysia. Goh Chok Tong served as the second Prime Minister after Lee Kuan Yew, and Lee Hsien Loong is the son of Lee Kuan Yew, who is the current Prime Minister of Singapore. This is a little bit history for you. Okay, finally, we come to the last question. This is the moment of truth. Are you all excited? Okay. Okay, this is a bonus question. I think this is quite easy. Which airlines did not originate from Singapore? What do you think? Is it still Air, AirAsia, Scoot, or Singapore Airlines? The catch here is did not, yeah? Okay, I'm gonna count down again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No answer? Okay, right, we reveal the answer now. The answer is AirAsia. AirAsia is originated from Malaysia. The rest of the airline is Singapore Airlines and also the subsidiary under Singapore Airlines. Scoot and SilkAsia is originated from Singapore. Yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this session. I pass over the time now to Mike.
Thank you, Kathy, for your very interactive quiz session. So we have to announce 3 winners over here. So we have 3 winners of all the participants. But one of the participants used my name. I'm not sure who I saw on the list. So the first winner is Savantin Tin. She got 4. She answered 4 correct. She had 4 correct answers. The next one is Sun Chai. He has 3 correct answers. And another one is Amra Batai. Batai also has 3 correct answers. So those who are the winners, please drop your message to me, or I will contact all of you once I get the gift from PSB Academy, and then I will give you all the gift. Thank you so much for the interactive session. So I would like to move on to the next agenda, which is our conversation with the students who are at PSB Academy. We have 2 actually. One is an alumni at PSB, alumnus of PSB Academy. The other one is currently studying at PSB Academy. So as most of the students, our students over here are Cambodian, so I would like to conduct the session in Khmer. So I will start now. Okay. សួស្តីបងប្អូនអរគ្នាថ្ងៃហ្នឹងខ្ញុំយើងមានសិស្ស2 នាក់គាត់មក PSB ម្នាក់គាត់ធ្លាប់រៀននៅ PSB ផ្ទាល់ហើយម្នាក់ទៀតគាត់កំពុងតែរៀននៅ PSB អញ្ចឹងយើងនឹងបងនឹងសួរសំណួរទៅគាត់មួយចំនួនដើម្បីគាត់បង្ហាញបងប្អូនថាតើគាត់រៀនសិង្ហបុរីនឹងបាច់បទពិសោធន៍គាត់យ៉ាងណាហើយកន្លែងដែលគាត់រៀនហ្នឹងយ៉ាងណាខ្លះអញ្ចឹងបងចាប់ដើមសូមឲ្យបងទាំងពីរណែនាំខ្លួនទៅប្រាប់បងប្អូនអរគ្នាតើយើងឈ្មោះអីហើយធ្លាប់រៀន PSB ឆ្នាំណាឬមួយក៏កំពុងរៀននៅលើកម្មវិធីអីអូខេអញ្ចឹងសូមបឆេចាប់ដើមមួយបឆេសូម unmute microphone បឆេជាប់អូខេ
សួស្តីអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាខ្ញុំឈ្មោះថតអាយុ10ឆ្នាំមកពីប្រទេសកម្ពុជាខ្ញុំទៅតែបញ្ចប់ការសិក្សានៅវិទ្យាល័យជំនាញភាសាអង់គ្លេសនៅសាលា PSB Academy ហើយខ្ញុំមានបំណងបន្តការសិក្សាផ្នែក Digital Marketing នៅថ្ងៃអនាគតនេះបាទអរគុណបងឆេឥឡូវសូមវឌ្ឍនៈសូមបងជួយណែនាំខ្លួនទៅដល់បងប្អូនយើងគាត់ចូលកម្មវិធីរបស់គ្នា
សួស្តីអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាខ្ញុំបាទឈ្មោះរមឧត្តមវឌ្ឍនៈខ្ញុំបានរៀនចប់បញ្ញាបត្រខាង Computer Science ពី PSB នៅឆ្នាំ2018ហើយឥឡូវនេះដែរខ្ញុំកំពុងរៀននៅសាលា Monash University នៅខាងផ្នែក Master of Data Science
អូខេ អរគុណវឌ្ឍន័យបោឆេងឥឡូវបងចង់សួរមកសំណួរទៀតពាក់ព័ន្ធជាមួយPSB Academy ថាអីបានបងជ្រើសរើសយក PSB Academy តើនៅពេលដែលបងសម្រាប់ចិត្តទៅរៀននៅស្ថាប័នឬក៏ជាឡៃណាមួយតើបងមានកត្តាអីខ្លះដើម្បីយកមកសម្រាប់ចិត្តនៅពេលជ្រើសរើសសាលាមួយដើម្បីសូមបោឆេងមួយ
សម្រាប់ខ្ញុំស្គាល់ PSB Academy តាមរយៈមិត្តភ័ក្តិរបស់ខ្ញុំហើយខ្ញុំបានស្វែងរកព័ត៌មានតាមអ៊ីនធឺណិតដោយខ្លួនឯងហើយខ្ញុំបានសម្រេចចិត្តដោយឮថាគ្រូបង្រៀននៅ PSB Academy គាត់ពិតសិស្សគាត់ជួយស្វែងរកដំណោះស្រាយជូនសិស្សគ្រប់បញ្ហាយ៉ាងមួយទៀតតម្រូវការនៃវត្តមានសិស្សគឺខ្ពស់ជាង 90% ដូចនេះហើយខ្ញុំចាំបាច់យកចិត្តទុកដាក់ទៅលើការសិក្សាហើយអវត្តមានរបស់ខ្ញុំពេលដែលនៅសាលា
បាទអរគុណបោឆេងឥឡូវសូមវឌ្ឍន័យម្ដង
បាទចំពោះខ្ញុំផ្ទាល់វិញគឺដំបូងឡើយខ្ញុំបានរៀន diploma ហ្នឹងមកពីខាងសាលាផ្សេងទៀតហើយបន្ទាប់មកមុននឹងខ្ញុំចូលរៀនខាងបញ្ញាបត្រខ្ញុំបានសេចនៅក្នុង Google ដើម្បីចង់ដឹងថាមានសាលាណាដែលផ្ដល់ខាងបញ្ញាបត្រខាង Computer Science នេះហើយទៅពេលដែរខ្ញុំបានឃើញសាលាជាច្រើនប៉ុន្តែអ្វីដែលខ្ញុំចាប់អារម្មណ៍បំផុតនោះគឺខ្ញុំឃើញសាលា PSB ឬថាសាលានេះមានទំនាក់ទំនងជាមួយនឹងសាលាក្រៅប្រទេសដូចជានៅសាលាអង់គ្លេសអូស្ត្រាលីដែលបានចំណាត់ថ្នាក់ល្អនៅពិភពលោកហើយសាលា PSB នេះផងដែរព្រមទាំងមានថាជាទំនាក់ទំនងល្អជាមួយនឹងក្រុមហ៊ុនផ្សេងៗនៅសិង្ហបុរីដូច្នេះហើយពេលណាដែលយើងបានរៀនចប់យើងអាចរកបានការងារបានងាយស្រួលដូច្នេះបានខ្ញុំជ្រើសរើសយក PSB នេះ
បាទឥឡូវអរគុណច្រើនវឌ្ឍន័យបងសូមសួរបន្ថែមបញ្ជាក់ពីប្រទេសសិង្ហបុរីនៅពេលដែលយើងជ្រើសរើសសាលាដូចជាយើងជ្រើសរើសប្រទេសដែរព្រោះសាលានោះស្ថិតនៅក្នុងប្រទេសណាមួយអញ្ចឹងបងចង់សួរថាហេតុអីបានយើងជ្រើសរើសយកប្រទេសសិង្ហបុរីនៅពេលដែលយើងទៅសិក្សានៅក្រៅប្រទេសមានជម្រើសច្រើនណាមានប្រទេសច្រើនតែហេតុអីបានយើងស្រឡាញ់ចាប់យកសិង្ហបុរីនេះជាប្រទេសមួយជាគោលទិសដៅមួយដែលយើងទៅសិក្សា
បាទបងសូទៅអ្វីដែលសំខាន់បំផុតដំបូងគេផុតគឺសុវត្ថិភាពព្រោះយើងដឹងថាសិង្ហបុរីគឺប្រទេសលេខ2ដែលថាសុវត្ថិភាពលើពិភពលោកមួយទៀតគឺយើងនៅជិតខ្មែរយើងត្រូវការតែពេលរយៈពេល2ម៉ោងដែលយើងជិះពីខ្មែរទៅដល់សិង្ហបុរីចឹងទៅយើងអាចទៅលេខបងប្អូនយើងបាននៅពេលណាដែលយើងវ៉ាកងហើយមួយទៀតគឺនៅសិង្ហបុរីនេះមានសាលាល្អជាច្រើនយើងដឹងច្បាស់ដូចថាសាលានៅសិង្ហបុរីនេះគឺមានតែមួយសាលាផ្សេងច្រើនហើយសំខាន់បំផុតនោះគឺបើសិនទូទៅថាយើងធ្វើការនៅសិង្ហបុរីក៏ដោយយើងអាចទៅលេងខ្មែរនៅពេលណាដែលយើងចង់លេងទៀតថាគឺបានតាមចិត្តហើយមួយទៀតគឺ public transport MRT នៅសិង្ហបុរីគឺថាលឿនផុតយើងអាចថាចាំច្រើននាទីយើងចាំថា2ទៅ3នាទីគឺមាន MRT មកស្រាប់ហើយគឺថា public transport នៅសិង្ហបុរីល្អប្រើបានល្អស្រួល
បោឆេងហេតុអីបានបោឆេងជ្រើសរើសយកប្រទេសសិង្ហបុរីឥឡូវមុនហ្នឹងវឌ្ឍន័យគាត់បានឆ្លើយប្រាប់បងប្អូនមានពាក់ព័ន្ធជាមួយនឹងសុខភាពឬមួយក៏អីអញ្ចឹងចុះបោឆេងហេតុអីបានជ្រើសរើសយកសិង្ហបុរី
សម្រាប់ខ្ញុំតប្រទេសសិង្ហបុរីគាត់តឹងរឹងសុខភាពល្អដូចបងគាត់និយាយដែរគឺ transport គាត់គឺអត់ត្រូវការចាំយូរត្រឹមរយៈពេល2ទៅ3នាទីហើយម្ហូបអាហារនៅទីនោះក៏ស្រួលញ៉ាំ
បាទអរគុណច្រើនបោឆេងដោយសារខ្ញុំធ្លាប់នៅសិង្ហបុរីប្រហែលជារយៈពេល2ឆ្នាំដែរពេលដែលខ្ញុំថ្នាក់ Master Degree អញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំបានដឹងមួយចំនួនពាក់ព័ន្ធជាមួយប្រទេសសិង្ហបុរីដោយបោឆេងនិយាយមកអញ្ចឹងពាក់ព័ន្ធជាមួយម្ហូបអ្នកខ្លះគាត់ទៅរៀននៅប្រទេសក្រៅពេលគាត់ពិបាកម្ហូបញ៉ាំឧទាហរណ៍អ្នកដែលគាត់ទៅរៀននៅប្រទេសមួយចំនួនអឺរ៉ុបឬក៏អីពេលខ្លះគាត់ពិបាកញ៉ាំម្ហូបអឺរ៉ុបក៏ប៉ុន្តែនៅសិង្ហបុរីដោយសារជាប្រទេសមួយនៅអាស៊ីនៅជិតយើងហើយសិង្ហបុរីជាប្រទេសមួយដែលមានជាតិសាសន៍ចម្រុះគ្នាច្រើនអញ្ចឹងពេលខ្លះយើងអាចញ៉ាំម្ហូបផ្សេងៗគ្នាឧទាហរណ៍អ្នកខ្លះគាត់ញ៉ាំម្ហូបម៉ាឡេអ្នកខ្លះគាត់ញ៉ាំម្ហូបចិនអ្នកខ្លះគាត់ញ៉ាំម្ហូបឥណ្ឌាឬមួយក៏ម្ហូបឥណ្ឌូនេស៊ីហ្នឹងអាហ្នឹងស៊ីសងលុយញ៉ាំផ្ទាល់បាទវឌ្ឍនៈបងចង់សួរបន្ថែមពាក់ព័ន្ធជាមួយនឹងការធ្វើដំណើរចូលសិង្ហបុរីវឌ្ឍនៈធ្លាប់នៅសិង្ហបុរីផ្ទាល់បាទហេតុអីបានវឌ្ឍនៈចង់សួរថាតើការធ្វើដំណើរជុំវិញសិង្ហបុរីនឹងមានភាពងាយស្រួលយ៉ាងណាហើយគេប្រើប្រាស់មធ្យោបាយនៅក្នុងការធ្វើដំណើរនឹងរបៀបណាខ្លះ
បាទបងនៅសិង្ហបុរីនេះគឺយើងធម្មតាយើងមានយើងថា Easy Link Card កាលហ្នឹងស្តៀងថា Visa Card ដែរយើងបញ្ចូលលុយដើម្បីយើងប្រើប្រាស់ដូចជាឡានក្រុងនិងអតិថិភ្លើង ហើយពិច្រើនចំណតប្រទេសភ្លើងគឺមានច្រើនមែនតើនៅក្នុងក្រុងនៅខាងក្រៅក្រុងគឺថាយើងដើរពីផ្ទះយើងទៅយ៉ាងច្រើនផុតគឺ5នាទីទៅដល់ចំណតឡានក្រុងហើយយើងជិះផាយជាត្រឹមតែ7ទៅ8នាទីប៉ុណ្ណោះយើងបានទៅដល់ MRT យើងបើថាធ្វើឲ្យយើងពីសាលាទោះសាលាផ្ទះយើងនៅឆ្ងាយក៏ដោយយើងទៅសាលាណាមួយរយៈពេលដែលយ៉ាងយូរបំផុតកន្លះម៉ោងឬក៏យ៉ាងលឿនបំផុត10នាទីយើងបានទៅដល់សាលាហ្នឹងហើយបង
បាទអញ្ចឹងបានន័យថាយើងអាចជិះអតេះភ្លើងផងជិះឡានក្រុងផងភាគច្រើនអត់សូវប្រើតាក់ស៊ីទេព្រោះតាក់ស៊ីថ្លៃពេលខ្លះបាទយើងអាចដើរបានន័យថាចម្ងាយពីការដើរពីឧទាហរណ៍យើងចុះពីកន្លែងណាមួយយើងដើរទៅ MRT ចិត្តហើយពីការធ្វើដំណើរពីស្ថានីយ៍អតេះភ្លើងមួយទៅអតេះភ្លើងមួយក៏ងាយស្រួលដែរនៅពេលដែលយើងធ្វើដំណើរផ្ទាល់សម្រាប់ដោយសារប៉ោឆេងកំពុងតែរៀនថ្នាក់អនឡាញអញ្ចឹងមកចង់សួរមកសំណួរពាក់ព័ន្ធជាមួយ course ចាប់ផ្ដើមពីវឌ្ឍនៈមុនវឌ្ឍនៈហេតុអីបានយើងជ្រើសរើសយកថ្នាក់ដែលយើងរៀននៅ PSB ហើយវឌ្ឍនៈសូមប្រាប់បងប្អូននេះថាពេលហ្នឹងយើងរៀនជំនាញអីនៅ PSB
សម្រាប់
រៀនថ្នាក់អីដែរ
បាទ so អូខេមានជ្រើសយកខាងជំនាញខាង computer វិទ្យាសាស្ត្រឬក៏យើងហៅថា computer science ខ្ញុំជ្រើសរើសជំនាញដោយសារថាខ្ញុំបានចូលចិត្តវាតាំងពីខ្ញុំនៅតូចមកគឺខ្ញុំចូលចិត្តខាងវិទ្យាសាស្ត្របច្ចេកទេសខាង computer ហើយខ្ញុំមានបំណងថាចង់រៀននៅសាលាណាដែលមានគុណភាពល្អហើយទទួលស្គាល់ដោយពិភពលោកហើយខ្ញុំមានបំណងមួយទៀតគឺខ្ញុំចង់ផ្លាស់ប្ដូរជីវិតរបស់មនុស្សរស់នៅជាទូទៅដោយបង្កើតនៅអ្វីដូចជាថាលោក Mark Zuckerberg គាត់បានបង្កើត Facebook ដើម្បី change នៅអ្វីដែលយើងឆាតរបស់យើងធ្លាប់តែផ្សែនសារដែលយើងឆាតតាម Facebook បានហើយដោយសារតែការខំសិក្សានិងការផ្ដល់ចំណេះដឹងដល់លោកគ្រូនៅ PSB ធ្វើឲ្យខ្ញុំបានឈានមួយជំហានទៅដល់គោលដៅរបស់ខ្ញុំ
បាទអរគុណវឌ្ឍនៈវឌ្ឍនៈរៀនមុខវិជ្ជា Computer Science ចុះប៉ោឆេងយ៉ាងដែលឥឡូវកំពុងតែរៀននៅ PSB នេះយើងរៀនថ្នាក់អីដែរឬមួយក៏បញ្ចប់ពីថ្នាក់ហ្នឹងតើយើងនឹងបន្តទៅថ្នាក់ណាមួយទៀត
សម្រាប់ខ្ញុំខ្ញុំចំណងចំណុចចិត្តវានៅសាលា PSB ពីព្រោះខ្ញុំទទួលបានប្រយោជន៍ច្រើនពីមុខវិជ្ជាដែលខ្ញុំកំពុងរៀនកាលពីមុនគឺថ្នាក់ភាសាអង់គ្លេសដែលយើងត្រៀមចូលទៅសាកលវិទ្យាល័យហើយនឹងផ្នែក digital marketing គឺជាចំណងចំណុចចិត្តរបស់ខ្ញុំព្រោះខ្ញុំគិតថាវាអស្ចារ្យនិងគួរឲ្យចាប់អារម្មណ៍ហើយវាអាចជួយបង្កើតចំនួនតាមប្រព័ន្ធ digital លើពីនេះទៅទៀតបានធ្វើឲ្យរកចំនួនតាមប្រព័ន្ធអ៊ីនធឺណិតកាន់តែទូលំទូលាយនិងធ្វើឲ្យជីវិតកាន់តែងាយស្រួលបន្ទាប់ពីថ្នាក់អង់គ្លេសទៅចូលរៀន Business Management បន្ទាប់មកបានខ្ញុំអាចទៅ Digital Marketing in Diploma
បាទអរគុណប៉ោឆេងសម្រាប់ចម្លើយពាក់ព័ន្ធជាមួយនឹងជំនាញរបស់បងតបឥឡូវខ្ញុំចង់សួរមកសំណួរទៀតពាក់ព័ន្ធជាមួយនឹងការរៀនតបណាដោយសារមួយរយៈហ្នឹងយើងមានបញ្ហា COVID-19 អញ្ចឹងទៅឲ្យសិស្សសាលានៅក្នុងពិភពលោកទាំងអស់បានផ្លាស់ប្ដូរពីការបង្រៀននៅក្នុងថ្នាក់ផ្ទាល់ទៅជាការបង្រៀនអនឡាញអញ្ចឹងសម្រាប់វឌ្ឍនៈការវឌ្ឍនៈរៀននៅ PSB Academy គឺវឌ្ឍនៈរៀននៅសាលាផ្ទាល់ក៏ប៉ុន្តែនៅពេលដែលវឌ្ឍនៈទៅរៀននៅអង់គ្លេសទៅ Coventry University វឌ្ឍនៈរៀនជាអនឡាញដោយសារយើងមានជួបបញ្ហា COVID-19 នេះ COVID-19 អញ្ចឹងថាតើការរៀននៅក្នុងថ្នាក់ផ្ទាល់នៅ PSB Academy តើវឌ្ឍនៈបានមានបទពិសោធន៍នេះខ្លះបានន័យថាការរៀននៅសិង្ហបុរីនឹងផ្ទាល់ហ្នឹងតើយើងទទួលបានបទពិសោធន៍នេះខ្លះហើយការរៀនតាមលក្ខណៈអនឡាញហ្នឹងតើយើងបានបទពិសោធន៍នេះខ្លះហើយគ្នាឬមួយក៏វាស្តៀងគ្នាយ៉ាងណាសូមជួយប្រាប់អូន
បាទអរគុណបងសម្រាប់ខ្ញុំផ្ទាល់ការរៀនអនឡាញនិង offline នេះគឺអត់ខុសគ្នាប្រហែលទេដោយសារថាការបញ្យល់របស់លោកគ្រូគឺគាត់ថាគាត់រៀនអនឡាញនេះគាត់បញ្យល់បានល្អហើយឧទាហរណ៍ថាក្នុង offline យើងមានសំណួរអ្វីចឹងយើងលើកដៃសួរគាត់តែដល់ពេលនៅ online វិញយើងអាចថាឆាកសួរគាត់តាម chat box បានហើយទៅពួកគាត់តែងតែផ្ដល់ពេលយើងពី5ទៅ10នាទីដើម្បីយើងមានសំណួរណាដែលយើងចង់សួរពីខាងមេរៀននោះហើយឬក៏ចង់ឲ្យគាត់ថាជួយបញ្យល់បន្ថែមនៅខាងនោះឲ្យបានច្បាស់លាស់ល្អ ហើយសម្រាប់មុខវិជ្ជាខ្ញុំផ្ទាល់នេះខ្ញុំគណិតខាង Computer Science ពួកយើងចេះប្រើ software បានច្រើនអញ្ចឹងទៅទោះជាយើងរៀន online ឬក៏ offline គឺវានៅតែដូចគ្នាហើយម្យ៉ាងវិញទៀតមេរៀនយើងដឹងថាមេរៀនឥឡូវបានគឺទៅជា file ជា digital អស់ហើយដែលយើងអាច download បានដូចជា PDF file អញ្ចឹងទៅគឺធ្វើឲ្យយើងងាយស្រួលសិស្សទាំងអស់គ្នាអាចថាទាញយក file នោះបានយើងអាចមើលមេរៀនមុនឬក៏យើងមើល recording នឹងសារឡើងវិញបានប្រហែលដងក៏បានដែរ
បាទវឌ្ឍនៈបងចង់សួរបញ្ជាក់តិចពេលដែលយើងរៀននៅ PSB ផ្ទាល់តើយើងបានប្រើប្រាស់ដោយសារយើងរៀន Computer Science ណាតើយើងបានប្រើប្រាស់ lab Computer Lab នឹងមួយក៏មាន interaction នៃខ្លះជាមួយអ្នកក្នុងថ្នាក់ជាមួយសិស្សប្រាជ្ញាផ្ទាល់ដែលយើងគិតថាបទពិសោធន៍មានន័យសម្រាប់យើងជាសិស្សផ្ទាល់
បាទបងនៅ PSB ផ្ទាល់ពីច្រើនយើងមាន2 session មួយថាយើងជា lecture ហ្នឹងយើងអង្គុយជាតុមូលដើម្បីថាគ្រូគាត់ចង់ឲ្យសិស្សយើងពិភាក្សាជាក្រុមគឺធម្មតាយើងមានមួយក្រុមទៅ5ទៅ6នាក់ហើយចំពោះ session មួយទៀតគឺយើងថា lab session ខាងសាលាផ្ដល់ computer ឲ្យយើងហើយគាត់ថាបានស្ដាប់ស្អីអស់ហើយអញ្ចឹងទៅដូចថាជាមានជា Python language អីឲ្យយើងអាចប្រើប្រាស់បានទៅពីច្រើនជាមួយអាទិត្យយើងឧទាហរណ៍យើងមាន6 session 3 session យើងរៀនជា lecture ហើយពេលចុងមកពីច្រើនពួកគាត់ឲ្យ task យើងពិភាក្សាជាក្រុមហើយយើង share idea គ្នាយើងមាន discussion លើ topic អ្វីមួយ
បាទអញ្ចឹងបានន័យថាយើងមាន lecture ផងដែលយើងអាចពិភាក្សាគ្នាជាមួយសាស្ត្រាចារ្យផ្ទាល់បាទនៅសិង្ហបុរីគេមានសិស្សមកពីកន្លែងផ្សេងគ្នាហើយគាត់មានបទពិសោធន៍ផ្សេងៗអញ្ចឹងគាត់អាចផ្ដល់យោបល់ពាក់ព័ន្ធជាមួយនឹងមេរៀនឬមួយក៏បទពិសោធន៍របស់គាត់ហើយសម្រាប់បន្ទាប់ពីហ្នឹងមកគឺ lab session ដែលយើងអាចទៅ practice នៅក្នុងនឹងផ្ទាល់ដោយសារយើងរៀន Computer Science យើងមិនអាចជៀសវាងការ practice បានទេឥឡូវសូមសួរបោឆេងម្ដងដោយសារបោឆេងតាម online ក្នុងពេលនេះផ្ទាល់នៅ PSB Academy ផ្ទាល់តើយើងមាន PSB គេមាន system គេមានអីដើម្បីឲ្យយើងស្រួលនៅក្នុងការរៀនតាម online បោឆេង
សម្រាប់ពួកខ្ញុំដែលខ្ញុំរៀននៅ PSB គឺខាងសាលាគាត់មាន website របស់គាត់ដែលមានឈ្មោះថា Blackboard ពួកខ្ញុំគឺខាងសាស្ត្រាចារ្យឬលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូគាត់គាត់ live ជា screen នៅលើ screen របស់គាត់មកពួកខ្ញុំក៏ share ដូចជា PDF ដែលសាលាឲ្យហើយនៅក្នុង Blackboard ហ្នឹងគឺគាត់មានសៀវភៅក្នុងហ្នឹងដូចជាយើងមានទាំងសៀវភៅមានទាំងមេរៀនចាស់ៗដែលយើងអាចរំលឹកបានគឺនៅក្នុងហ្នឹងទាំងអស់អត់ពិបាកសម្រាប់សិស្សគាត់ដើរហោពីក្រៅ
បាទអញ្ចឹងបានន័យថាគេមាន
ហើយពួកយើងអាច
សុំកាត់បោឆេង
ពួកយើងអាចសួរគាត់ភ្លាមៗ
អញ្ចឹងបានន័យថាគេមាន system គេសម្រាប់យើងចូលទៅរៀនផ្ទាល់សម្រាប់គេដាក់ឯកសារក៏ដូចជាការបង្រៀនដែលយើងអាច interact មានទំនាក់ទំនងជាមួយគ្រូផ្ទាល់បាទ
ចា
អាហ្នឹងសិតតែតាម Blackboard ទាំងអស់មិនមែនយើងប្រើ Zoom ប្រើអីទេ
អត់ទេខាងសាលាគាត់មានកម្មវិធីមួយហ្នឹងគឺប្រើសម្រាប់ទាំងអស់
អូខេតើការប្រើប្រាស់ដោយសារភាគច្រើនដូចខ្ញុំជាសាស្ត្រាចារ្យផ្ទាល់ពេលប្រើ Zoom ដើម្បីបរិញ្ញាបត្រសិស្សតើការប្រើប្រាស់ Blackboard នេះវាមើលទៅល្អមិនដែរសម្រាប់សិស្សយើងដែលគាត់កំពុងតែ
លោកគ្រូសំដងទៀតព្រោះអីរៀង slow
ខ្ញុំចង់ឲ្យបោឆេងបង្ហាញពាក់ព័ន្ធជាមួយនឹងការប្រើប្រាស់ Blackboard ចង់ឲ្យផ្ដល់ comment មួយចំនួនពាក់ព័ន្ធជាមួយការប្រើប្រាស់ Blackboard នេះដោយសារខ្ញុំផ្ទាល់ខ្ញុំមិនដែរប្រើទេចឹងចង់ដឹងថាបទពិសោធន៍នៃការប្រើប្រាស់កម្មវិធី Blackboard នៅក្នុងការរៀនតាម online ហ្នឹងវាងាយស្រួលយ៉ាងណាសម្រាប់យើងជាសិស្សផ្ទាល់
និយាយទៅបើសិនជាអាចនិយាយថាជាមួយនឹង Zoom គឺBlackboard គឺគាត់ស្រួលរៀនជាងពួកអីពេលដែលសិស្សដូចជាសិស្សនៅខ្មែរមួយចំនួនគឺគាត់រៀនតាម Zoom គឺភាគច្រើនគាត់រៀនតាម Zoom គាត់ត្រូវទិញសៀវភៅពីសាលាមកដើម្បី note មើលតាមនឹងដែរដល់ពេលយើងរៀនតាម Blackboard គឺលោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូអាចឲ្យយើងមើលសៀវភៅនៅលើហ្នឹងគឺយើងសរសេរនៅលើហ្នឹងបានហ្មង
បាទអញ្ចឹងបានន័យថា Blackboard ជា system មួយដែលងាយស្រួលសម្រាប់យើងប្រើផ្ទាល់ឥឡូវសូមចូលមកសំណួរទៀតពាក់ព័ន្ធជាមួយនឹងបទពិសោធន៍យើងផ្ទាល់ដោយសារយើងទៅរៀននៅស្រុកគេគឺយើងប្រើភាសាអង់គ្លេសអញ្ចឹងបានជាឲ្យសិស្សដែលបរទេសទៅរៀននៅស្រុកគេដែលប្រើប្រាស់ភាសាអង់គ្លេសគឺត្រូវចេះភាសាអង់គ្លេសនៅកម្រិតណាមួយ តែនៅពេលដែលយើងទៅរៀនក្នុងថ្នាក់ដែលគ្រូប្រើប្រាស់ភាសាអង់គ្លេសក៏ដូចជាអ្នកដែលរៀនជាមួយយើងផ្ទាល់មិត្តរួមថ្នាក់ឬ classmate គាត់ប្រើភាសាអង់គ្លេសតើយើងចូលទៅដំបូងពិបាកអត់បានន័យថាយើងតំណែងជាមួយគាត់ពិបាកយ៉ាងឬមួយក៏ងាយស្រួលហើយនៅពេលដែលបើយើងគិតថាពិបាកតើយើងបានត្រៀមខ្លួនមិនខ្លះហើយពេលដែលយើងចូលនឹងយើងចំណាយពេលប្រហែលដើម្បីយើងសម្របខ្លួនចូលក្នុងការរៀននិងប្រើប្រាស់ភាសាអង់គ្លេសសូមវឌ្ឍនៈមុន
បាទអរគុណបងសម្រាប់ខ្ញុំផ្ទាល់ពេលដំបូងឡើយហ្នឹងខ្ញុំទៅរៀនសិង្ហបុរីបានពី3ខែដំបូងហ្នឹងគឺខ្ញុំគិតថាពិបាកមែនក្នុងការស្ដាប់នៅតង់របស់ពួកគាត់ដោយសារថាអង់គ្លេសនៅសិង្ហបុរីខ្ញុំដឹងថាសិង្ហបុរីគឺនិយាយលក្ខណៈថាជាសិង្ហបុរីហើយពេលខ្លះមានពាក្យបច្ចេកទេសខ្លះដែលយើងអាចបានឃើញក៏ស្គាល់ពីមុនមកប៉ុន្តែបន្ទាប់បានពីរៀនបាន2 ទៅ 3ខែខ្ញុំសូមជាមួយតង់ខាងលោកគ្រូហើយបានស្គាល់នៅពាក្យបច្ចេកទេសច្រើនធ្វើខ្ញុំថាចាប់បានតន់នៅអ្នកផ្សេងទៀតនៅក្នុងថ្នាក់ដូចគ្នាបង
បាទឥឡូវ
ចង់ថាពេលខ្លះពេលណាដែលយើងអត់យល់ពីអ្វីមួយអញ្ចឹងថាពាក្យហ្នឹងថាយើងអត់ដែលឃើញបាក់ខ្លាំងពេកអញ្ចឹងយើងអាចសូមខាង lecturer គាត់ជួយពន្យល់ថាឲ្យយើងងាយស្រួលសម្រាប់សិស្សណាដែលអង់គ្លេសរបស់យើងជា second language បាទអរគុណបង
បាទអរគុណវឌ្ឍនៈឥឡូវខ្ញុំសូមបោះឆេងម្ដងថាតើពេលដែលយើងរៀនជាភាសាអង់គ្លេសផ្ទាល់តើយើងមានជួបបញ្ហាខ្លះហើយយើងអាចងាយស្រួលនៅក្នុងការតំណែងនឹងបោះឆេង
សម្រាប់ខ្ញុំគិតថាអត់ពិបាកស្ដាប់សម្រាប់ខ្ញុំគិតថាអត់ពិបាកស្ដាប់ពេលពួកគាត់ស្ទើរអាស៊ានដូចគ្នាហើយសម្រាប់ខ្ញុំអត់សូវពិបាកស្ដាប់រឿងការនិយាយពួកជនជាតិចិនខ្ញុំធ្លាប់មានមិត្តភ័ក្ដិចិនដែលគាត់នៅខ្មែរគាត់និយាយអង់គ្លេសដូចគ្នាខ្ញុំមានមិត្តភ័ក្ដិជនជាតិកូរ៉េជប៉ុននិងវៀតណាមនិយាយទៅពួកគាត់អត់សូវពិបាកស្ដាប់គាត់ថាពេលខ្លះគាត់គ្រាន់តែនិយាយខុសតង់តិចតួចតែយើងអាចសម្របគ្នាបានអត់ពិបាក
បាទអញ្ចឹងបានន័យថា
លោកគ្រូអ្នកគ្រូវិញគឺខ្ញុំគិតថាតង់គាត់ស្រួលស្ដាប់អត់
បោះឆេងដូចកាំង
បាទអាច lag maybe
បាទអូខេអរគុណច្រើនបោះឆេងអញ្ចឹងខ្ញុំចង់សួរសំណួរមួយទៀតថាតើនៅពេលដែលយើងរៀននៅ PSB Academy នេះតើយើងបានជួបមិត្តភ័ក្ដិមកពីណាខ្លះមិត្តរួមថ្នាក់ណាឥឡូវសូមវឌ្ឍនៈមុន
បោះសុំម្ដងទៀត
ចង់សួរវឌ្ឍនៈថាតើនៅពេលដែលយើងរៀននៅសិង្ហបុរីនឹងផ្ទាល់តើយើងបានជួបមិត្តភ័ក្ដិមកពីខាងណាខ្លះយើងមានមិត្តភ័ក្ដិពីខាងប្រទេសមកពីខាងណាខ្លះ
បាទបងចំពោះខ្ញុំក្នុងថ្នាក់ខ្ញុំនឹងមានពីច្រើនមកពីប្រទេសឥណ្ឌូនេស៊ីប្រទេសម៉ាឡេមកមានខាងមកពីKorean ខាង Myanmar ហើយនឹងមានម្នាក់មកពីខាងអាមេរិកផងដែរបង
បាទតែសម្រាប់បើឆេងឥឡូវយើងមានមិត្តភ័ក្ដិមកពីណាខ្លះពេលដែលយើងរៀននៅក្នុងថ្នាក់អនឡាញនឹងផ្ទាល់ណាយើងមានស្គាល់មិត្តភ័ក្ដិមកពីខាងណាក្រៅប្រទេសអត់
សម្រាប់ខ្ញុំស្គាល់ជនជាតិម៉ាឡេម្នាក់ដែរប៉ុន្តែនឹងឯងស្គាល់ម្នាក់ដែរគាត់ធ្លាប់រៀននៅសាលាមួយខ្ញុំប៉ុន្តែពេលរៀនអនឡាញគាត់អត់រៀនមួយខ្ញុំប៉ុន្តែខ្ញុំស្គាល់ជនជាតិវៀតណាមជនជាតិចិនជប៉ុននិងកូរ៉េ
បាទ
ជនជាតិថៃគាត់បានគាត់អត់បានរៀនត
បាទអរគុណបើឆេងវឌ្ឍនៈអញ្ចឹងបានន័យថាពេលដែលយើងទៅរៀននៅក្រៅប្រទេសក៏នេះនៅសិង្ហបុរីផ្ទាល់យើងបានជួបសិស្សមកពីកន្លែងផ្សេងឥឡូវសំណួរចុងក្រោយសម្រាប់បងប្អូនទាំងពីរនាក់តើយើងអាចមានមតិយោបល់លេខជូនបងប្អូនសម្រាប់អ្នកដែលគាត់ចង់ទៅរៀននៅក្រៅណាអ្នកដែលគាត់ចង់ទៅរៀននៅសិង្ហបុរីផ្ទាល់ពាក់ព័ន្ធជាមួយនឹងការជ្រើសរើសប្រទេសទៅរៀនក៏ដូចជាអីមួយដែលយើងចង់ប្រាប់គាត់ដើម្បីគាត់សម្រេចចិត្តនៅក្នុងការកំណត់កន្លែងទៅសិក្សាផ្ទាល់សូមវឌ្ឍនៈមុន
បាទបងអរគុណតាមរបបរបស់ខ្ញុំសម្រាប់ដល់សិស្សនៅថ្ងៃអនាគតទូបំផុតខ្ញុំចង់ឲ្យពួកគាត់មានគោលដៅអ្វីមួយច្បាស់លាស់ថាយើងនៅថ្ងៃមួយយើងចង់រៀនខាងអីគឺថាយើងចង់រៀនខាង designer ឬក៏ architecture ឬក៏ software engineering បន្ទាប់មកយើងពេលមានគោលបំណងដូចច្បាស់លាស់ហើយយើងចាប់ដើម search មើលថាប្រទេសណាដែលមករៀនខាងផ្នែកហ្នឹងល្អឬថានៅសិង្ហបុរីមានខាង software engineering ល្អនៅពេលដែលយើងបានស្គាល់ប្រទេសនោះហើយយើងមើលតាម website មួយដែលមាន website ហៅថា QS ranking website នោះគឺយើងអាច select បានថានៅមុខចំណុចណាយើងចង់រៀន ខ្ញុំឧទាហរណ៍មកនេះដូចជា Software Engineering យើង select ទៅគឺថាផ្សាយហ្នឹងបានផ្ដល់តារាងជាសាកលវិទ្យាល័យណាដែលមានចំណាត់ថ្នាក់ពី100ទៅ200ឬក៏ទៅ top 1000សាកលវិទ្យាល័យនោះហើយជួយឲ្យយើងថាយើងជួយដល់ការសម្រេចចិត្តរបស់យើងថាយើងចង់ចូលសាលាមួយណាមុខជំនាញដែលល្អសម្រាប់មុខជំនាញរបស់យើងហើយមួយទៀតគឺសំខាន់លើឧទាហរណ៍សំខាន់លើអ្វីដែលយើងមានដូចថា GPA ឬក៏សាលាយើងកំពុងរៀនហ្នឹងតើវាអាច meet ជាមួយនឹង requirement របស់សាលានោះដែរទេ
បាទអរគុណច្រើនវឌ្ឍនៈចុះបើឆ្ងាយយើងមានមតិយោបល់ឯដើម្បីចែករំលែកទៅបងប្អូនដែលគាត់កំពុងតែចូលរួមអស់គ្នា
សម្រាប់ខ្ញុំផ្ទាល់ចំពោះសិស្សនៅអនាគតប្រសិនបើអ្នកទាំងអស់គ្នាកំពុងតែជ្រើសរើសសាលាឬក៏ស្វែងរកមហាវិទ្យាល័យដើម្បីបន្តការសិក្សារបស់អ្នកគឺសាលាមួយគឺសាលា PSB គឺល្អបំផុតដែលខ្ញុំបានសិក្សាផ្ទាល់និងមានបទពិសោធន៍ផ្ទាល់ខ្ញុំបានហើយក៏កំពុងតែសិក្សាពីសាលានោះបន្ថែមទៀតដែរការដែលមានលទ្ធភាពសិក្សានៅសាលានេះពិតជាបទពិសោធន៍ល្អសម្រាប់ខ្ញុំពីព្រោះមនុស្សគ្រប់គ្នានៅក្នុងសាលាសុទ្ធតែជាអ្នកខិតខំសិក្សាហើយជាពិសេសសាស្ត្រាចារ្យគាត់តែងតែជួយលើកដំកើងខ្ញុំហើយខិតខំជួយបង្រៀនខ្ញុំឲ្យមិនថាពេលដែលខ្ញុំរៀនអត់ទាន់គេឬក៏ខ្ញុំពិបាកនិយាយទៅគឺឲ្យតែខ្ញុំពិបាកគាត់ព្យាយាមជួយមិនថាឬក៏មិន
បាទអរគុណបងឆេងសម្រាប់មតិយោបល់យើង
ពេលដែលខ្ញុំ
បងឆេងអាចបន្តទៀតបានមុននឹងមកស្មានតបងឆេងបាច់មកស្មានតបងឆេងជុំនិយាយដោយសារគេអ៊ីនធឺណិតហ្នឹងអញ្ចឹងសូមអាចបន្តទៀតបាន
អូខេនិយាយទៅសម្រាប់មិនថាយើង focus ទៅលើតែគ្រូហើយនឹងមិត្តភ័ក្តិជុំវិញដែលកំពុងតែរៀនរបស់យើងហើយពេលដែលខាងបុគ្គលិកគឺយើងមានព័ត៌មានអីដែលយើងត្រូវសួរគឺគាត់ផ្ដល់ព័ត៌មានហើយនឹងជួយប្រាប់យើងថាយើងគួរធ្វើមិនធ្វើមិន
បាទអរគុណបងឆេងជាមួយនឹងវឌ្ឍនៈដែលបានចែករំលែកបទពិសោធន៍ពីការរៀននៅសិង្ហបុរីផ្ទាល់ក៏ដូចជាការរៀននៅ PSB Academy ផ្ទាល់អញ្ចឹងយើងបើកទទួលសំណួរពីបងប្អូនណាមានសំណួរបងអាចថែបនៅក្នុង chat box បានហើយខ្ញុំនឹងសម្រិទ្ធណាជាអ្នកឆ្លើយសំណួរបងប្អូនដែលបងប្អូនអាចនឹងសួរណាឬមួយក៏បងប្អូនអាចសួរទៅបងឆេងឬមួយក៏វឌ្ឍនៈផ្ទាល់ពីបទពិសោធន៍គាត់ផ្ទាល់នៅសិង្ហបុរីនឹង Okay, so our interview session ends here. So we would like to open the floor for our students who are participating in this event. You may ask us the question. So if you have any question, please type in the chat box, and then Sabrina and I will try to respond to all your questions. Okay.
Actually, we have one question. See, from Chen Supan.
Okay, so Pierre want to know about studying architecture in Singapore master degree. Sabrina, could you respond to the question from Supan?
Hi, thank you for the question. So if you would like to study Master of Architecture, I'm afraid for PSB Academy, we do not have this discipline. But in Singapore, there are other schools that provide architecture discipline that you can pursue your further education. I will give a list that I think might be helpful to Mike, and I will let Mike to call you after this session for a further consultation on that. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Sabrina. We have a question from Batay. Do you need to have a good English to study in Singapore? Let's talk from our perspective from PSB Academy. Batay, are you in bachelor degree? I believe Batay is planning to take a bachelor degree in Singapore. So, Sabrina, could you talk about English requirement a little bit and brief to Batay? Thank you.
Sure. Not a problem. Thank you for the question. We actually need to have an English foundation to study in Singapore because all the courses delivered, all the courses that we teach everybody in the school, they are speaking English. So you will need to have a very sound foundation, a very solid foundation in order for you to study other courses if you want to further your education. For Cambodian students who want to join from our diploma level, which is if you finish your grade 12 and you would like to study with us for university related course like diploma, which is equivalent to university year 1, then you will need to provide IELTS, international qualification. Such as IELTS, you will need to have overall 5.5. And in IELTS, there are 4 different bands: speaking, reading, writing, and listening. You will need to have more than 5 in each band, overall band 5.5. If you do not have English requirements such as IELTS or TOEFL, such international recognized English qualification, we offer a proficiency test, which is the PSB internal test. If somebody study in Cambodia in an international school or private school, even they study in government school, but they have English tuition outside of the school hours, they can still pass the English proficiency test, and then they can join our courses.
Okay, thank you. I would like to talk into my a little bit. Chẳng mà này tham bởi dương thời in PSB tối mà này tham kinh miền cả tiệp tia ở dương miền IELTS là overall nó cứ giảm chốt giảm bé môi những thời lượng giảm chốt chẳng bà sân tiểu chi mặt bàn giảm chốt giảm là nó IELTS rồi mà cái dương ở miền IELTS tí là miền test bọc cái mũi là mình test thang tá của mình xa dương phần nào hay bởi dương vừa tay nó mặt bàn cũng đặt na môi này kia bàn tiết dương ai riêng thằng dream visa lấy bằng hai tiết là PhD taught. Sabrina, how about master degree? In case any of our participants want to take master degree, is there
requirement is about 6 to 6.5. It depends on what kind of discipline the student is pursuing and what university partners course that the student is applying to. So it is about 6 to 6.5.
Okay, thank you, Sabrina. Is there any other question? Please feel free to drop your question in the chat box and we will respond to your questions.
Have scholarship. Hi, Mike, I will take this question. Okay, so for scholarship, we do have different kind of, we say it study grant. We sponsor international students, including Cambodian students. It depends on which level you are applying to. Okay, so if you are applying to like master degree or bachelor degree, we can actually offer you 1,000 study grant. And if you are studying at a more foundation level, say for example, certificate and diploma, we will sponsor you 25% of your school fee this August, September, and October intake. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Sabrina. Actually, we will have another session later on about the study program, and then you can decide the option. And there are different scholarship options for some programs. So if you want to know more about the program, you can attend another session, which we will organize soon. Okay, any other question? So Payne, I believe I will talk to you in person about the master degree in architecture in Singapore. So because Sabrina will give you a list later. So Vatay is the second year student in Singapore, in Cambodia. I believe from the list, but they is studying at a business school here in Cambodia, a well-recognized business school from Cambodia. So if but they want to transfer to Singapore, does she need to start all over again from the beginning, or can she transfer some credits?
Okay, we will look at the credit mapping, which means we will look at your transcript. What are the subjects you studied in your university? So if you are applying to a relevant discipline, say if you are a business student in Cambodia and the university year 2, and you transfer to Singapore to study in PSB Academy, study a business related discipline, some of your credits might be able to transfer over. Okay, some of your credit might be transferred over. You will need to submit your transcript to let the school have a look, and then we will tell you how many credits you will be able to carry forward. Okay, so if you are transferring from a different discipline, like you are a medicine student, but you want to transfer to a business study, say engineering study or IT related study, I think in this situation, we do not think you will be able to transfer the credit. But before you study university, I believe you complete your high school. So we will take from high school onwards, we will still allow you to study a new discipline from year 1 onwards, which is equivalent to our diploma qualification. Thank you, Mike.
Thank you so much, Sabrina. So I believe Sabrina's answer is very clear. There is a possibility that you can transfer, but the university will have to look at your transcript and see the relevant course that you can transfer, because this you can transfer actually, but we have to look at your transcript first. Any other question from our audience today? So I would like to add a little bit, but thanks. So if you wish to let us see your transcript, you may contact me directly. So I will facilitate on your transcript and look through your transcript and see if you can transfer or which subject you may be able to transfer. Okay, any other question from our audience?
Hi, Mike. I want to correct myself just now regarding the question that you asked about English entry requirement of our master course. It is 6.5.
Okay, master, right? Okay.
Yeah, master. Yeah.
I think we have covered many.
Okay, so there are some questions in Q&A box.
Yeah. So one of the question is, what are the requirements at PSB?
Okay, the academic requirements for graduate 12, grade 12 student who has completed the national exams, you will need to have five subjects in, you will need to have 5 subjects. You have 7 subjects in your national exam, right? Total. So you will need to have 3B and above.
Okay.
Okay. If you are using your grade 12 school exam result, you will need to have 5B and above, which means 5 subject B and above. Yeah.
Okay, so you can use both the.
You can use both national exam result or school exam result, and the minimum entry to PSB Academy is actually your senior year 1, which means your high school year 1. You can start to apply PSB Academy already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, still, I would like to add on to Sabrina's answer. So if you'd like us to check your qualification beforehand, you may drop us your transcript, your degree, your certificate, and then we can look into your qualification. A few other questions. I believe some are very similar. one of the question is whether Singapore has scholarship. I believe there are different types of scholarship, as I myself was a scholarship recipient in Singapore. So if you want to discuss with us further about the range of scholarship, please feel free to drop by our office, and then we can brief to you about different scholarship options, because there are many options actually cover in less than 10 minutes because our time is coming up. Another question that we have, how much is it to study at PSB per year? Consider that. Yeah.
Okay, how much to study there? We have actually our price list for each of the program. Around per year is about 10 to 15,000 Singapore dollar. It depends on what course you're applying to. But for this year, because we have actually 25% study grant to students for the recent foreign intakes, so the student can apply to that to save some money. But if you want to know more of the all the prices for each of the program, you can contact Mike. Mike will give you a soft copy of our prospectus. Okay.
Yeah. But actually, for those who want to study hospitality related, we have a special program, which we will talk about in the next session as well. So I believe that these are all the questions that we are having for now, and it also comes to the end of our live session today. So thank you all so much, our audience, our participants who have taken their time to participate in our session today. So if in case you have any other questions about our course, the courses at PSB, or you want to ask us about scholarship in Singapore, please feel free to drop by our office. We are happy to talk to you. We are happy to provide you with comments or our experience, because I've been to Singapore myself for 2 years. And thank you to all the participants, the speakers today, Watana and Bachin, who have spent their time talking to us, tell us about their experience. And thanks to Sabrina and Katie for your amazing session today. Okay, so thank you all so much. So I would like to end the session here. And since next week is holiday in Cambodia for a whole week, so I wish you a nice holiday, and please stay safe and enjoy your holiday with your family. Okay, thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.